So it is day 3 of the reading rush. It is about 12:30 in the afternoon and I have done no reading. Sorry, this light is not the greatest. I've done no reading, I've done no chores. I've basically done nothing today. Although that is kind of a lot. I made some homemade soup this morning, and while I was doing that, I listened to my audiobook, the one that I started before the reading rush, so it doesn't really count towards my total. Who's that?
Holden.
That's Holden. Holden and I are gonna go into the pool for a little bit. Well, we have a hot tub and we turned it down to pool temperatures for the summer. So I think we're gonna go and play in the pool for a little bit. It is very hot out here today. We are under an extreme heat warning. So yeah, so it's quite warm. So I think we're gonna do that, and then Holden's dad is going to take him to probably Auntie's later. So mommy can have some kid-free time. Rude. That's rude. Can you say bye-bye, see you later?
Bye-bye, see you later.
Bye-bye, see you later. Hi guys. Okay, so oh my gosh, I look a mess. First of all, this day completely got away from me. Like completely. It is now, what time is it? Hang on. 8:45. I have not done any reading pretty much at all. Basically what happened was we went outside to play in our pool, and my niece and nephews and my father-in-law came over, and so it just turned into a big family hangout, and then we had supper, and now I'm exhausted. We were outside like plus 30 all day and I am beat, but I still have to get some reading done today, and I have to tidy up, do my little evening cleaning routine. I have to clean up after supper. We ordered out Chinese food, and I have to clean that up, and I'd like to tidy up my living room as well. So I think while I do that, I'm going to listen. I'm going to finish Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus, which once again does not actually count towards my page count. I'm thinking, as much as it kills me, I might have to download another audiobook, because I don't think I'm going to be able to finish all of my physical reads. And also tomorrow we decided that we're going to go to the city and make a grocery run. In my little town, I live in a very small town, and we have unfortunately had an outbreak here. It's getting pretty bad. In our families, like, we've been staying really secluded just to our families. So I'm not too worried about catching it, but the government is talking about putting travel restrictions in place for our area, and I don't feel comfortable going shopping at the grocery stores that we have here in town, just because there is such a big outbreak going on right now. So we want to travel to the city, which is about an hour away, and yeah, and get groceries there. So I placed a Walmart pickup order for tomorrow, but I mean, it's an hour drive there, an hour drive back, and getting the groceries and everything. So I'm like, I should probably listen to an audiobook on the way there, because I could get done almost 4 hours of an audiobook, because I listened to it on 1.8 speed. So I really should download another audiobook. So I'm trying to decide if I want to just download The Night Country and listen to that, or if I want to switch up my TBR, which I hate doing. But if I pick another book that I don't have the physical copy of that starts with then at least I won't feel like I've wasted money by buying the book twice, if that makes sense. So I think that's probably what I'll do, is I'm probably going to remove The Night Country and pick a different audiobook. So we'll see. I'll look later and see what I can find. But for now, I am going to finish Two Can Keep a Secret, because I only have an hour and a half left, and I listened to it on 1.8 speed. So really, I probably have about a half an hour left, maybe 45 minutes left, and then I'll be done that book. So at least I'll be finished another book, even though the page count won't count for this challenge, for this readathon. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm going to get a little bit of tidying up done, and then I'm already in my pajamas. So I'm probably just going to make some tea or some hot chocolate and then go and read in bed for a little bit with my physical copy. So I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I was able to finish Two Can Keep a Secret and got my house somewhat clean, and now I am laying in bed and I am going to be picking up Peter Nimble and His Fantastic Eyes. I am on page 54, so I'm hoping to get to at least page 100 before I go to bed. We will see. 50 pages, I mean, it's a pretty fast read, so I should be able to do that. But yeah, I'm probably going to be turning in soon. I'm so tired. I had a horrible sleep last night also. So I'm going to read for a bit and we'll see how far I get. Okay guys, so it is Reading Rush day 4. So last night I got to page 100 on Peter Nimble and His Fantastic Eyes, and it's starting to turn into quite the little adventure story, so I'm really liking it so far. And then this morning I did go on Audible and I figured out, I picked out a book. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called The Birthing Place, something like that, to replace The Night Country, because The Night Country was the book that I had chosen for a book that starts with the, and I needed another audio book, so I had to, rather than purchasing The Night Country on Audible and then just having 2 copies of it, it just makes me feel ill when I do that. I just decided to change my TBR, which I also don't like doing, because I like just sticking with the TBR that I have, but whatever, it is what it is. Isn't it so funny when we have these like little silly expectations that we put on ourselves? You know what I mean? It's silly. But anyway, so yeah, so I started listening to that this morning while I was getting ready. I got about an hour and 15 or so minutes into it. It's a 9-hour book, and I'm really liking it so far. It's like about a cult, and basically the girls, once they turn 18, they have to start breeding, and they get moved to this other area of the cult where they're like drugged and stuff like that. And it's just, I think this girl starts to, we meet her on her 18th birthday, and I think she kind of starts to wake up to what's going on around her and realize this isn't right, and I think she's going to try to escape the cult, but it's all that she's ever known. Like, she was born into it. She's the 4th generation into this cult. So yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking it's gonna be really good. So far I really like it. I find cults to be fascinating, so yeah. But as of right now, we are on our way. I don't know if you can see Holden in the back or not, but right now we are on our way to the city. We are going to do our grocery pickup, and we have a couple of other spots that we need to stop. Don't worry, we have masks and everything, following all the proper precautions. But yeah, we want to make sure that we're prepared in case our area ends up going into like a lockdown mode. Sorry, my phone is going off like crazy. So I want to make sure that we have enough groceries and stuff like that to last for a little while, just in case we end up getting locked in. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to be physical reading until probably tonight after I put Holden to bed. Once I get home, we will be watching my niece and 2 nephews for the afternoon. Oh my gosh, my phone is going crazy. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm in a group chat right now and it's like they're going crazy. But yeah, so we'll be watching them until my sister-in-law gets off work. So I probably won't have time to actually physically read until tonight. So hopefully I can get further on into Peter and His Fantastic Eyes as well. Peter Nimble and His Fantastic Eyes. So we will see. But that's the update for now. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what ends up happening later on in the day. You say good morning?
Good morning.
So it is Friday morning and I meant to update you guys last night. I actually got quite a bit of reading done yesterday, but by the time that I was actually planning to pick up the camera and let you guys know what had happened, I was so exhausted I just fell asleep. Because my plan was to like do my evening reading in bed and then I would update you like late last night and let you know how it went. So yesterday, throughout our travels, I was actually able to start and finish my audiobook. It was 9.5 hours long. It was really good. It was a non-stop, like, good listen. So it was called The Birthing Place.
I came in your room.
What, baby?
I came in your room.
Yes, and you came in my room this morning. Yeah, Holden came in my room this morning. And what are you doing in here?
Peeing.
You're not peeing. You're watching TV. Oh. So anyways, so I finished that. I gave it a 4 out of 5 only. It would have been a 5 out of 5 except for the ending. It was just like, it was one of those like cut short endings where you're like, okay, there could have been at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 more chapters after this. Would have been
4.
Make you happy.
There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 chapters? There should have been 4 more chapters in Mommy's book?
5.
5, maybe.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10 chapters in your book.
Yes.
10 chapters in your book.
So anyway, so I finished that one and then I got into bed and I read some more of Peter Nimble. So I am now almost halfway through. I am on page 177. I'm in part 2 and yeah, so what we're gonna do while Holden watches a little bit of TV in my bed this morning, I'm gonna read for a little bit and we're sticking around at home today, so we'll see how much reading I get done.
Watch TV with me.
Mommy's gotta read.
No. What? Watch TV with me.
All right, we'll check in back with you guys in a bit. Hi guys. So it is 10 to 11 in the evening. I'm gonna probably end up making this. You guys will probably already know this by the title, but I'm probably gonna end up making this, I think, just the rest of the week a vlog because I don't have enough pieces to put together for just a couple days, I don't think. I'm not vlogging enough, clearly. But I just keep doing things that are not book related, which I don't know if you guys want to see or not. I ended up going over to my sister-in-law's house tonight and we were rearranging her basement. So that was a lot of fun. It was nice to just like hang out with her. So yeah, I helped her out with that. So I didn't get any reading done this afternoon, or I guess this evening, but I did get a little bit done this afternoon. I am now on page 272 of Peter Nimble and His Fantastic Eyes. And I'm hoping to try to finish it tonight. There's 379 pages in the book. So basically 100 pages. I have 100 pages left. So we'll see. It's a pretty quick read. So I'm going to try to finish this before I go to bed. And then I think I might end up having to switch my TBR yet again. I think I might have to take off the Pendragon book. Here, let me grab it. Oh, that's not a good angle at all. Holly, don't do that anymore. So this Pendragon book, in every book in this series takes place in a different land. Like the first book took place basically in caveman times, in a different like dimension, and the second book took place in an underwater world. But I think that this one takes place, what was the challenge? Because I was reading this one for having it take place in a different, was it a different continent? I think that's the challenge. I'm reading the back of this one and I'm realizing that this one does not. I was assuming it's going to take place in a different world. Like, that'll be perfect. This one takes place in New York City in 1937. So it's just, yeah, I don't think I can use this for that challenge. Because the States is not in a different continent than Canada. Different country, yes. Different continent, no. So I think I might have to go back with the Night Country. Take this one off my TBR, and I'll use the Night Country, which I took off my TBR, for the book that started with the word the. And I will put it back onto my TBR for taking place on a different continent, because it definitely takes place in a different, like, world. That works, right? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to read this. I probably won't update you guys until the morning and let you know if I finished it or not. And if I started anything else, I probably won't start anything else. I'll probably go to bed after this because my kid's going to be up early. So that is the plan. We're hitting the end now, you guys. Like, tomorrow's Saturday already. I've got Saturday and Sunday to read one whole other book. So if I read this one tonight, I'd have Saturday and Sunday to read one whole other book. Cutting it down to the wire. We'll see what happens. Guys. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I'm just like, oh my goodness. It's Saturday. It is 8 o'clock in the evening. This is my first time checking in with you guys today. It has been a day, hasn't it, Priya? Yeah, it's been a day. Holden, my son, my 3-year-old, decided, first of all, he woke up several times in the night. And then he decided to wake up and not go back to bed this morning at 5 o'clock. So, and of course last night, okay, I don't even remember where I left off vlogging. Last night I decided to stay up so that I could finish the book I was reading. What book was I reading? Oh my god. Like, I am so tired. It is not even funny. I'm a little bit concerned because, as you guys may or may not know, I am currently pregnant with our second son, and I'm like, one day of having no sleep and I am just like a complete zombie. I'm a complete mess. What am I going to do when I have a newborn? I have concerns. But anyways, so I wanted to finish the book that I was reading, which the name is completely escaping me right now. Peter Nimble and His Fantastic Eyes. So I did stay up and finish that. It took me until 1 a.m. So I went to bed last night at 1 a.m. And then I was having a bad sleep to begin with because Holden kept waking up, and then he was up at 5. So it was a long day and I did not get any reading done. He was grouchy all day and tired all day. So was I. It was a lot of just lazing around, watching TV, not doing a lot. We ended up going over to my sister-in-law's in the afternoon for a couple of hours and hung out there for a bit. I put him down to bed early tonight, so I have some stuff to do. I have to completely edit a video for my second channel. It has to go up tomorrow, so I have to edit it tonight. And usually my videos over there take a while to edit because typically I do cleaning videos, like motivational content and stuff like that, but I do a lot of cleaning videos, and the video that I have to edit tonight is a cleaning video. So I have to do all of my rough cut edits. I have to like put in music. I have to do voiceovers. It's a lot. So it's probably going to take me a while, even though I just want to go to bed. And also, let's talk about my reading. So I haven't read a single thing at all today, and I'm a little bit frustrated with myself because I should have made myself read. But I wanted to, I think I talked to you guys about this last night, that I was going to switch out and read the Night Country instead of the Pendragon book, because I realized the Pendragon book in this particular one doesn't take place on a different continent. It takes place in New York City, but just like in the 40s. So I was going to read The Night Country, which is the sequel to The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. And then I started it today. I got like 2 pages in and I was like, I have no idea what's going on. I read The Hazelwood years ago, like 3 years ago. It was the very first book, Bestie Book Talk that Georgia and I ever did. I read it shortly after I started my channel, so it's been a long time and I don't remember anything about it at all. I went through and I watched our Bestie Book Talk, and it still wasn't even jogging my memory. I was reading like Goodreads reviews and stuff. So I figured I'm gonna have to reread this. So now I'm at a spot where I'm like, do I want to reread this book right now? Like this would be, I guess, I'd have to switch. I'm not going to do the Night Country anymore, and I'm going to switch back to the Hazelwood. But then I'm like, it's a reread. Do I want to do a reread? But at this point, yeah, I'm going to, because I want to read the Night Country, and I definitely am going to have to reread the Hazelwood before I read the Night Country. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to have to reread this, and I basically have one day, because it's Saturday evening, and I have to edit a whole video, so that's gonna take a couple hours. So I'll maybe get a couple of chapters in on this before I go to bed, but the majority of it is gonna have to be done tomorrow, and hopefully I can finish it all in one day. I don't know. The funny thing is that when I first read this also, I was in a rush to read it too, because I was doing my bestie book talk with Georgia the next day, and I hadn't read it. So I pretty much had to read it all in one day last time as well. So we'll see. Maybe it'll go a little bit faster since it is a reread. And if there are parts that I do remember, I can probably skip some paragraphs or whatever. We'll see. I don't know. It's going to be touch and go now, you guys, for the success of this readathon. So far I'm at 6 books. I would love to make it to the 7. So it's going to be touch and go. It's anybody's game at this point. But I need to start working on my editing. So I'm going to do that, and I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, you guys, and welcome to the last day of the reading rush. So last night after I finished editing my video, I did get to read for a little bit. You guys, this is going to be down to the wire. I got 50 pages in to the Hazelwood. I don't know, it's a 350 page book. So I have 300 pages to read today before midnight. I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know if I mean, I guess it's technically supposed to end at midnight tonight. I didn't start it until Monday at around noon. So I'm like, could I push it to Monday at noon? Is that the rules? Like, what are the rules? I feel like the rules are probably that it's done tonight at midnight. So I'm gonna try. We're down to the wire. I should have read more yesterday. But basically it is, I can't remember if I told you this or not, but it's 11:30. My kid just dropped his toy. I'm gonna go get his toy, and then I'm gonna read for a bit. We'll see how far we get. Okay, you guys, so it is almost 6:30 in the evening, and I managed to read a bit after our picnic. Holden and I went into our hot tub, which we've now converted into a cold tub for the summer, so basically went into the pool. And then he played in there for a little while longer, and I sat out beside him and read. So we're getting somewhere. We're past halfway, you guys. I am on page 211, and there's, I think, 350 pages, almost exactly. Yeah, 355, and I'm on 211. So like 150 pages left to go, 140 some odd pages left to go, and I have 6 hours before midnight. I think I can do it. It's still definitely going to be to the wire. Right now Holden's in the bath and I'm just trying to tidy up the house a little bit, and then after he goes to bed I'm gonna read and hopefully bang it out. So I'm not remembering anything in this book. Like this is a reread for me, you guys, and it's like as if I'm reading it for the first time. I don't remember anything. Like the odd little thing here and there, I'm kind of like have little faint remembrances, but no, did I even read this book? I don't know. But yeah, that's my status update. I'll let you guys know later on. Okay, you guys, so it is 10:40. I have an hour and 20 minutes left, and I am on page 309. So I've got like 40 pages left, 45-ish pages left, in an hour and 20 minutes to do it. I think I can do it. I think I'm gonna do it, you guys. Here we go. I better stop trying to vlog. I keep like looking at my phone too. I'm like, stop doing that, just read. I'll catch up with you either at midnight or when I'm done, whichever comes first. You guys, it's 11:36 and I am done. 7.5 books in 7 days. I completed all of the challenges and then some because I finished reading that book on Audible that I'd started before the readathon. So I am very happy with myself. I am read right out. I'm gonna go to sleep and I will catch up with you guys in the morning and let you know what my totals were for the readathon. This is the first time I've done all 7 books. I'm pretty happy with myself. I'll see you tomorrow.